we're now going to move on to Module 3, which is the first major US dollar phase of this. As you recall, in Module 2, we spoke about the non-US dollar transactions, and they very much flow into this, whether it was the TIA bonds, the relationship that he had with the Malaysian Tab family, the construction companies, all of that directly flow into this third module. And in fact, if you're looking at it, the TIA bond scheme that we looked at in Module 2, he took 12% off the top through corrupt discounting. But in Module 3, he and his co-conspirators steal the remaining 88%. So in other words, what happened is between the two modules, he got 100% of the bonds that were guaranteed by the government. Same for UBG and the construction companies. We'll see as we go through Module 2 that they were involved in getting proceeds from the PetroSaudi phrase. And then also there is a side story where TIA becomes one MDB because the local governance at the regional level got very upset with Jolo and his co-conspirators because they directly violated laws. And so in order for Jolo to continue maintaining control, he persuaded the prime minister to take control of MDB, change the name, and basically leave the original leadership of TIA out of it because they were starting to exert limitations on Jolo and what he could do with the money.
I just have one comment or question, is that
Sure.
Of course, you will take us through that, so maybe these will be covered as you move on. But I just wanted to still share this, that, how did Jolo make the governance of TIA livid, right? I mean, it's just, I think, piece of like very complex mechanism. Of course, so I'm sure that we will see this as we move on. And then it seems that, not only the connections helped Jolo, but the overall financial system was politically influenced, and because it was politically influenced, I believe that has helped him to influence them easily. I mean, otherwise, it probably would have been, more difficult.
No, all of that is exactly right. What had happened, and I would say we probably don't have all of the details on it, but as Jolo was preparing to get his discounting on the TIA bonds, some of the leadership of TIA really became quite concerned that Jolo was enriching himself and that it was a misuse of public funds. So they instructed the management of TIA, who were Jolo conspirators, to basically stop the issuance of the bond altogether. In other words, they said, right, no, we will not allow this to go through. Well, Jolo and his co-conspirators, who later became more important in the 1MDB and other schemes, directly disobeyed those instructions and issued the bonds anyways.
Exactly.
And so what happened was TIA was saying, well, you directly violated our instructions, and they were going to hold them accountable, at least try to hold them accountable.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so why don't we move to the next slide?